All right. Well, I hope that you have been joining us with Spring One. Then we had an amazing first session about developer experience and productionalizing a software development lifecycle of applications on Kubernetes this morning. All topics that I'm super stoked about. Today, we're going to be kicking off track 4 for the cloud native focus of our conference with a great talk from Moin Tavargere and Nicy both from VMware, to talk about how VMware IT modernized Customer Connect to deliver an exceptional customer experience. Let's get into it.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for your time to tune in to our session today. We hope you find this an interesting one. My name is Nicy, and I am the Senior Product Owner for Customer Connect platform at VMware.
Hello, everyone. My name is Moin Tavargere. I work as Senior Manager in the Customer Experience and Success Engineering team. I lead teams responsible for building some of the key customer-facing applications and services with VMware Customer Connect being one of them.
We would like to welcome you to our session today on how VMware IT modernized Customer Connect to deliver an exceptional customer experience. Before we move further, a brief glance here at the disclaimer section is advised. Let me start by giving an overview of VMware Customer Connect. VMware Customer Connect, formerly My VMware, is an integrated self-service account-based interface that helps our customers interact online with VMware. It helps in transforming the product management, license management, support management, and user experience for our customers. VMware Customer Connect is a one-stop place for all our customers, which caters to all their needs after the sales services. I would like to bring to your notice a few of the key pages that we have on the VMware Customer Portal today. We have our own login and registration pages, which, as the name implies, helps the users to have a seamless login experience. And for any new users, registration page is the page to go and register yourselves. We have the home page that can be leveraged by our customers to have a dashboard view and also to customize it as per their needs. Support portal, which is available on VMware Customer Connect, is leveraged by our customers to raise both technical as well as non-technical support requests. License management page, which is available, allows the users to go ahead and manage the license keys to be able to use the perpetual products. Users and permissions page is what is leveraged by the admins to grant, revoke, or control the access of the customers to the VMware Customer Connect portal. And downloads page can be leveraged by our customers to download the products. I would like to highlight a key stats on VMware Customer Connect portal across these key pages that we have highlighted. The monthly page view on VMware Customer Connect is 10 million. Our daily logins have been clocked at around 100K. Our active user base is approximately 3 million active users. The daily downloads that happen from the downloads portal today is 35K. We have over 3,000 SRs being filed on a daily basis, not forgetting the license operations that are facilitated via the license management page, which comes to approximately 2,000 plus license operations. We are proud to say that VMware Customer Connect portal today is a modernized portal that provides a reliable and seamless experience to our customers. The year FY20 began the transformation journey for VMware Customer Connect to what it is today. VMware Customer Connect was formerly known as My VMware, and it was a portal that was built in the year 2012. From then on, this portal did not undergo any major changes. And being a legacy portal, it had its own challenges. Few of the challenges can be attributed to the performance issues, scalability issues, and resiliency issues that we used to obviously keep occurring or surfacing across the VMware portal. That added to our resolve to be able to revamp the whole of Customer Connect. When we looked at the challenges that we faced on the VMware Customer Connect portal, we identified that the page response of the user interface was not that great. And this was obviously attributed to the traditional way that was in which the data was being rendered on the VMware Customer Connect or the legacy My VMware page. Thus, we identified that a single page application would be a way forward to ensure that we are catering to the user experience via a revamped user interface. The next challenge that we identified for ourselves was the developer productivity. The legacy VMware Customer Connect, or My VMware, was using heavyweight applications. This added to the painstaking process if we were to deploy any features to production. It was a nightmare for our developers if even a small feature had to be developed and deployed because of the dependencies across the whole of the application. Our feature velocity was greatly impacted. And overall, the developer productivity was not that great. So there was definitely a need for us to improve the developer productivity. We could never independently deploy our features. The third aspect to this was resiliency. For a portal like My VMware formerly, or VMware Customer Connect as we call it now, which is leveraged day in, day out by our customers for all their online requirements with VMware, resiliency was of utmost importance. The legacy application was a fragile one, and we used to get frequent production issues, and the issues would be in such that if an issue would start at one point, at some point of the other, it would bring down the application as a whole. Thus, we had to ensure that resiliency was also considered when we decided to modernize the application. In short, the challenges identified were around user interface, developer productivity, and resiliency, and thus we set ourselves the goals to go ahead and modernize our portal and identified our pillars under a revamped user interface, improved developer productivity, and a resilient platform. This brings us to the app modernization journey that we undertook to modernize the VMware Customer Connect. At this point, I hand it over to Moin to walk us through on the transformation journey. Over to you, Moin.
Thank you, Nicy. Security, performance, reliability, and availability are some of the key factors the quality of service of a system or application is based upon. From frequent outages and degraded application performance to faster response times and high availability of services, that is the app modernization journey of VMware Customer Connect platform I'd like to share with you all today. Customer Connect, formerly known as My VMware, was developed in 2012. And over the years, it had grown into a monolith, where it became difficult for teams to release features frequently. And also due to the nature of the monolith, a problem anywhere in the system had the potential to cause an outage of the entire system. The choices of technologies used earlier made sense 10 years ago, but they became an overhead as time progressed. Earlier, the architecture was a traditional SOA architecture where we used a third-party heavyweight SOA middleware server, where hundreds of web services were packaged, deployed, and run in the same Java process. This led to multiple incidents in production, where a degradation in any one of the services would impact all the other services running through the same process. We use a heavyweight third-party portal framework, where content from different services was aggregated and rendered on the browser. Although the portal framework provided many good features out of the box, it was still an old design where different sections of the portal shared the same server runtime and the same Java process. Due to this, we faced many issues with the availability of the portal. A problem, again, anywhere in the portal had the potential of impacting and bringing down the entire portal, which is a typical characteristic of a monolith. As a general architecture guideline, we decided to transform the monolith to microservices application. We decided to move away from this legacy architecture to a more lightweight and decoupled microservices architecture. In the microservices architecture, we use Clarity framework to develop the single page applications. This helped us in providing a faster and responsive UI and a better user experience. We heavily use Spring for the backend services. And all the services are deployed on the Tanzu application service platform. We made a conscious decision of not going with a big bang approach, but instead incrementally transform the portal without impacting our customers or business teams. Next slide, Nicy. The architecture is a typical Spring Cloud architecture. We use Spring Boot to develop our microservices. We use cloud-ready features provided by Spring Cloud. Using Spring Cloud components has helped us build abstraction from the underlying platform components like a database or a message queue. For example, you can switch from RabbitMQ to Kafka in Spring Cloud Stream without changing your business logic code. You can do the same thing with Spring Registry. You can switch from Eureka to console. Some of the Spring Cloud components that we use include Spring Cloud Gateway, which is used for authorization, routing, and throttling. We use Spring Registry for service registration and discovery. Spring Config Server is used to externalize and manage configuration properties for all the microservices. We use Spring Cloud Stream for integrating with messaging and streaming platforms like RabbitMQ and Kafka. Spring Data is used to connect with databases like MySQL, Postgre, Oracle Database, etc. We use Spring Cloud support for distributed tracing, which helps us in end-to-end traceability of all microservices. With this, we had ready-made metrics and dashboards readily available with out-of-the-box integration with some of the popular monitoring and observability tools like Tanzu Observability, PCF Metrics, etc. Using Spring Boot and Spring Cloud has significantly increased the developer productivity, where a new service can be spun up in a matter of few days, as compared to earlier with the legacy architecture, where it took several weeks to develop and roll out a service. And all these services developed using Spring are deployed on the Tanzu application service platform. Tanzu application service helped our developers focus on developing features faster than worrying about setting up the runtime or worry about the infrastructure. Next slide, Nicy. So what did we accomplish with the app modernization effort? After the modernization effort, we are able to consistently deliver services with availability of 99.95% and above. The performance of services also significantly improved by 40%. There was an improvement of 25% in the overall developer productivity. As we gradually transformed the platform, our customers and internal teams started noticing the difference. We received a lot of positive feedback from our technical account managers and customers. Customers found the new transformed portal as more responsive, with improved performance and a better look and feel. Before the transformation, our large customers encountered performance issues whenever they carried out transactions like submitting a support request or performing license key operations. After the transformation, the performance significantly improved, and we were able to provide a consistent behavior regardless of the size of the customer, resulting in a better customer experience. Next slide, Nicy. Summarizing the journey, we were not doing great in the past. In areas like developer productivity in the past, we struggled due to the traditional tech stack we used. And also the fact that we deployed on one data center on-prem did not give us much agility to move the workloads, resulting in frequent outages and incidents in production. We did not use microservices, but we did use the traditional SOAP web services, but there was no proper governance around the services. In the area of visibility or observability, we did enable monitoring with custom scripts and through some third-party tools. But the approach was still reactive, where teams would take action after an incident had occurred instead of preventing the incidents through a proactive approach. So how are we doing at present? We started our app modernization journey in 2019 and leveraging some of the products from the Tanzu portfolio like Spring and Tanzu application service made the transformation smooth and addressed some of the areas like developer productivity, where developers could rely on frameworks like Spring to quickly spin up microservices. Deploying lightweight services on Tanzu application service gave us the ability to auto scale, which helped with the overall availability and business continuity. On the microservice security side, we did reasonably well as compared with the past by adopting the DevSecOps model. On the observability visibility side, at present, we changed our traditional approach of being reactive and took complete ownership of how we are monitoring the services. Onboarding onto Tanzu observability also helped us a great deal in maintaining the high availability of our services. And through Tanzu observability, we are able to consolidate the metrics from different tools coming out from all the different layers of the application and infrastructure stack. And this helped us creating in one single pane of glass for monitoring, which helped us in monitoring the overall health of this platform and the system. So what does the future look like for Customer Connect? Now that we have stabilized the platform, we'd like to take it to the next level. As containers is the future, we want to leverage the full power of the Tanzu portfolio of products. We want to use products like Tanzu Application Catalog and Tanzu Build Service to improve the developer productivity even further. We want to migrate to Tanzu Kubernetes Grid, which will not only help us in providing a runtime for the containers, but it will also enable us to seamlessly move the workloads across clouds. With Tanzu Service Mesh, we want to enable visibility and security over our microservices. On the observability side, at Tanzu Observability supports out-of-the-box integrations with Tanzu Kubernetes Grid, Tanzu Application Service, Spring, etc. This is going to help our developers focus on developing features rather than worrying about setting up monitoring. Before I hand it back to Nicy, I'd like to close with a thought. If you are in the middle of a digital transformation journey as an application owner, you will soon realize, just like we did, the question is not about why to enable multi-cloud platform, but it will be about how to enable a multi-cloud platform for your apps. Nicy, back to you.
Thank you, Moin. As you can see, the app modernization journey undertaken on Customer Connect platform helped us build a unified and personalized experience for our customers. This modernized approach or platform has enabled our business teams to build more features and capabilities on the Customer Connect platform. Now we are proud to say that we have a seamless way of onboarding new features, deploying new features, or building new capabilities onto My VMware. VMware Customer Connect is the new brand for customer engagement. We are in the process of engaging or adding new capabilities, some of which are already available and few of which are work in progress. We have, looking forward, we have Connect Knowledge, which will be available on the Customer Connect platform, which is a repository for all KB knowledge-based articles, documentations, and videos. We have the Connect Learning that can be leveraged by our users for all their training and education-related activities. Connect Support, which is already available today, is leveraged extensively by our customers for the complete support request lifecycle, right from the process of raising a support request to taking it to closure via interactions with our TSCs. Connect Success is another area that is helping pave a way forward for our customers, working closely with the CSMs to come up with their success plans. Not forgetting Connect Communities, which can be leveraged by our customers to interact with the VMware experts and SMEs. Connect AI is closely woven throughout the whole of the Customer Connect platform, and it keeps surfacing across the whole journey of the customer by providing a proper guidance and experience to our customers. The modern capabilities exemplified by Customer Connect put VMware on front foot when it comes to the future. In the words of Sumit Dhawan, President at VMware, the first 10 years of VMware Customer Connect were challenging but exciting. The next decade will be as transformative with the growing use of artificial intelligence and machine learning in cloud-native environments. The VMware Tanzu portfolio puts us in the driving seat as we bring the benefits of technologies to our customers. With this, we close our session for today. We are ready to take any questions that you have in the next few moments. See you on the other side. Thank you all.
Thank you, Nicy and Moin, for sharing that awesome story about how Tanzu application platform took VMware Customer Connect to the next level.